So, and then what else do we? And they just kept trying to move their seats, but I had a seating chart and they still were trying to move their seats. And then we watched World Cup. We watched Portugal.
Yeah, we watched World Cup.
Portugal. Little things happen. For example, somebody had a tape measure and it broke and they gave it to me. It won't go back in the thing, but I thought we could do something with it in the art classroom. But the story is, I'm an art teacher. I'm making videos. This is what it's like. And these routines and these things that we keep doing together are what make the story interesting. There's patterns. There's patterns. One of the patterns is me picking up stuff off the floor. Look at how small the pile is. But there's patterns that we go through, and those patterns are important. I also really believe that patterns are one of the ways that we get work done, is that we develop a way of working and we continue to go at it and do it over and over until the thing that we're trying to do is done. And if you don't become comfortable with like testing out things, you don't necessarily figure out what it is that you're trying to do. And sometimes the process is super messy and confusing, and sometimes the process can be extremely straightforward and clear. And it doesn't seem to matter what the problem is. It always just seems to matter what it is you're trying to do and what the path it is that you want to take to get there. Because the hardest thing about teaching in general is getting students want to do things the way you do it. Let's say you want to learn art or how to write poetry, and you take a poetry class and the poet teaches you the way that he learned how to write poetry. But a good teacher will present ideas and concepts in ways that will trick you into learning the things that they're so good at. They'll trick you into learning those things on your own, whatever way was best for you. Which is like the sneakiest way to teach ever, is to trick the students into teaching themselves. But the motivation and the drive has to be there in order to get the plane off the ground.
Welcome to America's Scott Paper. Today you're going to be making a cootie catcher. The prize is going to be a Tesla. What are your designs for this cootie catcher?
tiny.
Anything else?
It's a cootie catcher.
Any twist to it or?
Nope.
Okay. Pretty simple, pretty simple.
This one is the one we were talking about.
Oh.
And that's the craziest thing about the whole thing, is that there's this profession that is teaching, is showing people how to do things. You're not quite sure how you learned to do them yourself, but you know you can do them. And the idea of trying to develop a process for other people to learn the things that you kind of know how to do, but they just have become a thing that you have figured out over doing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands of times. So it takes a special person to know how to teach all the different types of learning and all the different types of communication styles. And it isn't easy, but it's super rewarding. Just started snowing about an hour ago.